Hello, my name's Nikki Brown and I'm the founder of Natural Fulvic Vitality. Today I wanted to make this little video so I can explain a little bit more about what fulvic minerals are and what their benefits are to Mother Earth, humans, animals, plants, the soil. Fulvic minerals is a huge solution for some of the challenges that we are all facing at the moment. And you know, we as a species, we tend to like to focus on the problem and talk about the problem and worry about the problem and get anxious about the problem and fearful about it and think, well, what are we going to do? I've always been here as a solution finder. That's what I like to do. I like to see a problem, investigate it and then find a solution for it. Hence why I got into dealing with fulvic minerals over 10 years ago. See, fulvic minerals has been coined Mother Nature's miracle molecule. Mother Nature's miracle molecule. It's a completely natural substance from the earth. Fulvic minerals is Mother Nature's gift to us all. And I'm here to try and help as many people find out about how we can all benefit and how we can all take responsibility for helping our own health and that of the planet's. So what is fulvic minerals? Fulvic minerals is basically plant and decay matter. So as a plant or a tree or anything rots, vegetables, all of that plant matter decays and ends up filtering down into the soil. Now, fulvic minerals is plant decay matter that has formed in a layer which is just above coal in the layer of soil. You've got fulvic and humic acid, and then you have coal, and then if you leave it another million years, coal would turn into diamonds. So fulvic minerals is part of the diamond process, part of the carbon process, and as you know, that's where the human being is venturing into, is their carbon-based frequencies. So we're talking about ancient minerals, ancient plant life that was on the planet 35 to 70 million years ago, before the use of too much toxicity, right? Pesticides and sprays and chemicals, and they were the most pure minerals on the planet. They're deep within the earth now, and we've found a way that we can extract those and bring them up, and Mother Nature wants to give this gift back to her. It's her own solution for this problem. You know, Mother Nature has a solution for everything. She's even started growing mushrooms and fungi that can eat plastic. She's like, hey, I've got a plastic problem, I'll produce some mushrooms, you know, to deal with that. Fulvic minerals works very much in the same way, except it doesn't eat plastic. Fulvic minerals actually does two things within the body. And as I say, anything with a cell can benefit from fulvic minerals because it works with the cell, with cellular growth, activity, communication, and development. You know, we need to give our cells the right nutrients, and we need to stop toxicating ourselves for them to become sick, abnormal. Cell abnormality is cancer. It's a huge, huge problem with cancer on this planet. There's a huge focus on the world health at the moment. It's got to the point where Mother Earth is sick. Humans, animals, sick. And if we're not sick, we're fearing being sick. You know, so fear itself is a sickness. So yes, we've looked at the problem. We know what the problem is. They keep telling us about the problem. What's the solution? That's what I'm here to talk about today. So, fulvic minerals, when it goes into the body, it does two things. The first thing it does is as we take food in and nutrients in, some of those nutrients the body cannot break them down into the nanoparticles that are needed for the nutrients to permeate the cell. So a lot of nutrition is just released back out the body and not absorbed properly. When we're mineral deficient, and when we're, we need vitamins or minerals, we're going to eat more foods. We're going to eat lots of foods to try and get that mineral content. When our mineral and vitamin levels are balanced, we really don't need to eat a lot of food. We really don't. We don't need to overconsume. We need to just eat what it is, to just get through the day and have loads of energy on small meals. It's entirely possible once your vitamin and mineral health is back into balance. So what Fulvic does is it breaks down the nutrients in the body into nanoparticles so it can be permeated all the nutrients into the cell. And Fulvic also drives those nutrients in with 44% oxygen. It oxygenates the cell. And again, oxygen we know is our vital nutrient to staying alive on this planet. Everything needs oxygen. And of course, oxygen is becoming less and less on the planet as we fill the atmosphere with our toxicity. So it's driven the nutrients in, it's driven the oxygen in. Now what it does is once it's released all of those nutrients, it sends out little antennae, if you like, little receptors, antennae. And what happens is if there's any toxicity within the cell, those will bind onto the Fulvic, and the Fulvic will then be released out the body very safely. So it's a transporter molecule. It transports nutrients into the cell and it transports toxicity back out of the cell. Think about it. If you, say, ordered something, online, and your delivery man turns up with a beautiful gift that you've just ordered yourself, and he comes and knocks on the door and he gives you this parcel, says, here's your nutrients. Wouldn't it be ace if he said, would you like me to take the boxes back and any rubbish you've got as well? I'll take it back with me. It's a bit like what Fulvic does. It delivers your gift and then it takes away the toxic packaging. So yes, it does two amazing, wonderful things within the body, within the cell. It's like an electric charge for the cell as well. So, lazy, dormant, uncommunicative cells can start causing some issues within the body. So again, what the Fulvic does is gives them a little wake up so they can start communicating properly with each other and actually put your electrical circuit back into gear. So if you're feeling really lethargic, really down, really depressed, the first place we'd look at is your elimination organs, your liver, your kidney. They've got too much toxicity in there if you're suffering with those kind of things. So's your mind, your brain cells, too much toxicity in there. You may have recently been on a course of antibiotics or some medications. You've had a lot of stress in your life. You've been eating the wrong foods. You know you've been overindulging in the wrong foods. You know you've been smoking too much, drinking too much alcohol. You know you've been overindulging. We all know when we do that kind of stuff. And as I say, our body can process so much, but yeah, when the mental health starts breaking down, it's because your body is in toxicity. It's also because you're mineral deficient. Mineral deficiency is huge in depression and all other health problems. Every sick person on the planet at the moment is mineral deficient and vitamins. So when we boost those minerals up and we get that mineral content back into the cells, it boosts our immune system. And our immune system was our God-given doctor. It does so much to treat us, heal us, cure us. If we've got too much toxicity in our body, our immune system's going to be trying to deal with that, and it's not going to have the energy to deal with your disease. So it's going back to the source of the problem and finding the solutions. So if we can start introducing fulvic minerals back into our system, back into our animal system, what's going to happen is we're going to start cleansing and detoxing, but we're also going to start rebalancing our mineral contents. Our immune system's going to rebalance. Everything's going to come back into balance a little bit more when we take our fulvic minerals. If your life is out of balance, if your head's out of balance, you know, you're just not coping, stressing with life, we'd suggest you take a few drops of our formulas every day and feel the lift that you're going to have. It really is an amazing aid for so many things. I wanted to show you, I wanted to tell you a little bit about some of the results, alright? I'll talk about my own experience with fulvic minerals. I can tell you about some of the many clients I've helped around the world on their health and wellbeing journey by able to, you know, help them integrate this into their life and their health and wellbeing journey. So me personally, I was 37 and I was seeing a homeopath at the time, and she advised me and taught me sort of, you know, really how toxifying the contraceptive injection that I was on at the time was to my body and what detrimental effect it was having on my health. And she suggested I come off it, which I did. And as I did, my body went into complete chaos because it wanted to throw all, it was finally, you know, once you stop putting something in, you know, that's doing your body harm, whether it's cigarettes, alcohol, prescription drugs, recreational drugs, toxic people, toxic thoughts, when you stop putting that stuff in your body, then your body's going to go through a period of, whoa, we can let this go. So obviously my face broke out in big lumps and bumps. You can see my before and after pictures on the website. You can see them in the free book that I hand out. If you would like a copy of the free book, there'll be a link below that I'll put in there that you can request one, or you can email me and I'll send it over to you. And you've got all the before and after pictures in there. But yes, I had all these horrible, ugly red lumps and bumps like many acne sufferers around the world were, you know, go through. And I was depressed. My confidence went, you know, it affected my whole life, my relationships, my work. I was just in a lot of pain. I had it all down my back, all over my face, and I tried everything for 2 years. I possibly knew how: homeopathy, detox diets, creams, potions. I mean, I even went on a 3-day apple cleanse. Nothing but apples for 3 days. It was horrendous. Did all these things and nothing was working. And the cycle was just continuing. And then I met a lovely man called Peter Gooch at one of these business network meetings, and he produces product for me and said, this is what you need. And immediately I just resonated with it. I was just like, that is exactly what I need. And I bought 3 months supply because he said give it 3 months. So I actually invested 3 months supply. And I switched my mind on to, I'm going to do this and I'm going to believe this is going to work. And I started taking that product and immediately just felt, wow. I'd taken so many different supplements in my lifetime. Being a vegan and a vegetarian, I'd taken so much, tried everything, but these that I was taking was just amazing. First thing I noticed was the energy boost that I got. As I talk about the electricity and the energy boost, the driving of the oxygen, the nutrients into the cell. It was just amazing. My head went really clear, the depression started lifting, I just felt great about myself and life. And then what I noticed was all the pain was going in my skin. My lumps and bumps weren't hurting. This was in the first week of taking it. All of that inflammation started calming down in my body. Within 2 weeks, no new lumps were growing. And they were all starting to disappear all down my back and over my face. And after 3 months, I had no more acne. And taking the product for 10 months, all the scarring went as well. My skin completely re-healed itself. I have no scarring. I think I only had a tiny scar on my nose, but other than that, you know, my skin is healthy, my hair's healthy, I saw my nails grow. I just got my zest for life back. I was so impressed with the product that I became a supplier, started selling it on to my clients. You know, I've been a natural health practitioner for animals for the last 20 years. It suddenly became a massive solution in my protocol, and I've helped animals all over the world with this amazing formula. So yes, just a quick look at the products. This is the Natural Pet Vitality. We do it in all different size bags and tubs. We are just about to have a label change, so I will do another video when we've changed the labels. But this formula here, have a read about it on the site in the ebook. It's an all-in-one formula, so it contains fulvic minerals, it contains probiotics, digestive enzymes, natural worming, so you're not going to worm your animals. I mean, it's a real amazing all-in-one supplement, so have a look at that. And then we do the human drops, which we basically, you can see it's a very black liquid, and you basically, I've got a little glass of water here with some in, but you basically drop that into the water and down it. It's very easy to take, and we suggest that you take it first thing in the morning before you wake up. Well, just as you wake up, have it there beside your bed, put a couple of drops in, knock it down. It's going to flush all that toxicity out that your body's been working hard to process throughout the night, and it's going to give you that energy boost for the day. You know, I gave up coffee when I went on this stuff because it charged me up so well. I didn't need that coffee charge, you know. It's a lovely energy booster. We also do liquids for the animals, for horses and cows. We do, as I say, we do for, that formula is for all animals, birds, reptiles, horses, pigs, cows, chickens, rabbits, ferrets. All of them can benefit to have this formula added into the daily feed regime. And of course the fulvic minerals for ourselves. And what we've got to remember is what we put into our body is going to come out. So all of a sudden we've got these fulvic minerals coming back out and going back into Mother Earth. She knows what she's doing. She just needs us to get the formulas inside of ourselves so we can start cleaning up ourselves, because once we clean up ourselves, the planet will heal. It's not about healing the planet. It all starts within here. You know, if we stop toxicating ourselves and buying products that are going to toxicate us and actually spend our money on products that are going to, you know, give us vital life energy and nutrients, that's going to have a knock-on effect with Mother Nature. Obviously as well, things like farming, you know, really wanting to get into the farming community with this product. That's what it was actually designed for. You know, so the animals don't have to have, because again, you know, when you're on this stuff, you don't, you know, I haven't needed medications. I haven't had any medication, prescribed medication or any other drugs for 10 years since I've been on this stuff. Think what effect that could have on our farm animals. They're not getting all of those drugs which are going into the food chain, which are going back into the soil. And as we know, agricultural waste is one of the biggest pollutants on our planet. So if we can clean up what is coming out of those animals, we actually put nutrients back into the soil, we can actually get the animals to help us clean up Mother Earth. They're actually, you know, I'm an animal communicator, they are dying to help us. And they're like, give us the fulvic. Give us the fulvic and we'll poop it out. I mean, the other thing is, as I said, you don't need to eat as much when you're on this stuff. Farmers that we've trialled, in our trials, in our year trial, and our horse breeders, and we've done sheep, pigs, chickens, and everything. All of the farmers said that they fed their animals 25% less food over a year. It's massive saving. But again, you know, and they said their clean-up bills, the amount of poop that came out, the poop was less sticky, so they didn't have to clean, spend so much on cleaning chemicals and cleaning the farm of all the crap. There was less of it, it was less sticky, and it's actually now nutrient. I mean, if we could get this Fulvic into the horses, horse manure's already spread over crops and everything. Just think what effect that's going to have on our crops. We could soon put Mother Earth back into great balance by using Fulvic minerals. So just a little bit to think about there. I'm going to leave it there because it's 20 minutes, and I hope to make some more videos about Fulvic soon. But if you've got any questions, please do leave them below. Like, comment, subscribe. Do share the video if you feel somebody else could benefit from this information. And as I say, I'm always here to help, so contact me if you've got any questions. I'm especially interested in talking to farmers at the moment, so if you're a farmer out there watching this and you like what I'm saying, please do get in contact, because we'd like to get you involved in the Fulvic mission and the solution for the planet. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Much love, and I hope you have an amazing day, and we'll speak to you soon. Take care.